Florida. And when you multiply that by 40 hours a week and 52 weeks a year, and you look at 50,000 pieces, you come up with a figure right around $3.2 million today. Why is that important? Let's get some more Bible. Let's read. Go down to verse 24. Go down to verse 24.
For a certain man.
For a certain man.
Named Demetrius.
Named Demetrius.
A silversmith.
Hold it right there. Silversmith is what? That's our occupation. That's our occupation. This man made his living by shaping and molding silver. I hope y'all getting this. Y'all should be taking notes on this. Read.
Which made silver shrines for Diana.
He made what?
Silver shrines.
He made little idols, y'all, to the chief deity in that city. And he fashioned them to look like the goddess Diana. But Paul came through preaching Christ, not Diana.
All right.
And the people that were in support of Diana, the big money people, burned their books. That means they quit doing what they were doing that was supporting the system. Why did they stop? They stopped because now they have found God. And they can't do this stuff anymore. So they said, we're going to burn the books. We can't support this system. This system is against what we just learned. And now this man who makes his living off the system, he has a problem.
Right.
Read.
Brought no small gain unto the craftsman.
He said he brought no small gain unto the craftsman, meaning he brought a lot. They say no small gain, meaning he brought a whole lot. He had a whole lot to say. Wait a minute. I'm selling these things. I'm doing good. I got a car payment. I got a mortgage. Might have some kids. Y'all mean to tell me you not gonna buy these figurines no more?
Come on.
Read.
Whom he called together.
Call them together. Hey. Y'all got the same profession as me. We need to call a meeting. You a goldsmith. I'm a silversmith. You may be an ironsmith, but we all smiths when we make this stuff. We need to talk. This nigga over here, what he is doing is messing up our pocket. We got to do something about it. This one here. Read.
And said,
Read.
Sirs, you know that by this craft we have our wealth.
By this job.
Come on.
This job that we do. By this craft we have our what?
Wealth.
Oh, this is how we make our money, man. And in business is good or was good. Read.
Moreover, you see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia.
It ain't just us. It's spread. It ain't just here. So you can't just move out of Ephesus and think you're going to make some money. You can't just outsource your business because they ain't doing it out there either. Oh, y'all got to get this. I'm telling you that the world system that's going on today, it was going on then, and whenever you preach against the system and folk get converted and they stop feeding the system now got to give you some pressure, some pain, some suffering. The system got to figure out how to survive. But let me tell you something. When you serve the Most High, the system can't get you because I already told you we win no matter what. Read. Watch this. Read.
This Paul have persuaded, turned away.
Yeah, y'all, let's have a meeting. This is how we make our money. But this guy, Paul, read.
Have persuaded.
He has persuaded.
And turned away. Much people. Read. Saying that they be no gods.
Ooh, wait a minute, Paul. Hey, y'all. Goldsmith, silversmith. This guy, Paul, See, we make these figurines and we make good money.
Right.
And we make that money because people, oh my God. Let's get it right here. Watch this. People believe that Diana is real. They believe Diana is real. Paul just told them what? There be what?
No gods.
No God.
Which are made with hands.
If they don't believe that Diana is real, you ain't gonna be able to pay your light bill. You're gonna lose your house. Your kids can't go on that field trip. You can't send them to the university because you ain't gonna have no money because Paul is out here changing the belief in the system that we done set up. Proverbs 22:7 says, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Y'all know what that is? I think it's on. Let me see. It's on good. Part where George Washington face. At the top it says, Federal Reserve Note. That's the Federal Reserve Building in D.C. Y'all follow me? Because the system is still here. The prince of the power of the air is still in the system. Don't get me wrong. The way the system is set up, we have to work in it, but we should not give our allegiance in the sense that we trust it. We better trust God in His system. Because the system of the world works by deception. I'm gonna close in a minute. Get for me, you got Luke 4 and 5? Luke 4 and 5? Read.
And the devil.
And the devil. Y'all see that? Devil that's the deceiver. That's Satan, y'all. He's tempting Jesus. And we are tempted just like that.
Amen.
So he's tempted just like we were tested. Read.
Taking him up into the house.
Took him up into a high mountain. Read.
Showed unto him.
Showed to Jesus what you showed him, devil. Read.
All the kingdoms of the world.
He showed him all these different high kingdoms and power, money, power, respect. Some of y'all know that. First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the respect. Money, power, respect. When he's showing them kingdom, he's showing them all that stuff. Read.
And the devil said unto him.
This is what I want you to hear. Because Satan actually spoke a truth here. Watch this. Read.
All this power.
Read.
Will I give thee.
Read.
And the glory of them.
Read.
For that is delivered unto me.
Y'all better get this. Satan, what you saying? I can give you all this. What gives him the authority to say he can give you all this? Well, when you're the prince of the power of the air, when you're the God of this system, what he's saying is, I can make the system work for you. I can give you some benefits of the system because I run the system. It's been given to me to run the system. I take away, but I can give you too. Satan didn't lie here. He said it's delivered unto who delivered him? God had to give him some authority. Just like he gave authority to take it from Job. Y'all don't remember that? But remember, the Most High is even above that. So even if Satan takes away, the Most High can still give you back that and then some. Devil don't care. He just wanted to destroy you. He may destroy you by giving you something. He may destroy you by taking something. But whatever it is that's going to destroy you, that's what he going to use. Some of us think we do better with money when in actuality it would destroy us.
Amen.
Read.
And to whomsoever I will,
Whosoever I will,
I give it.
I'll give it. Now I don't have too much time except to say y'all go search this out, but I got one more. This is the Federal Reserve. Y'all know they got a website. Do y'all know the difference between government entities and private entities? Private entities, you can find and you can invest in them. Y'all know that? They have what's called stockholders. Y'all ever heard that? Yeah. And stockholders get money based off how well the business do.
There you go.
I'm about to reveal something. Y'all stay close. This bank is just as federal as Federal Express. Okay, Federal Express ain't federal.
My name on it. My name on it.
Give me the next slide. Y'all might not be able to see this, but I'm gonna read it for you. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
This is real. Section 7, Division of Earnings. Dividends and surplus funds of reserve banks. Federal Reserve. Go check it out. Stockholder dividends. Already right there, that's a problem. Okay, I'll keep reading. Dividend amount. After all necessary expenses of the Federal Reserve Bank have been paid or provided for, the who?
Stockholder.
That says stockholders of the bank shall be entitled to receive an annual dividend on paid in capital stock of, and then it has these different amounts. We can stop there. Let's go back to first slide, World System Part 2. What's considered federal actually has stockholders. Who are stockholders?
Well,
And how did they get
to me.
to the top of the system?
Well,
See, it's a pyramid. It's a pyramid system. I ain't got the time to tell you how banking and stuff work except to say it's something called fractional reserve lending. Okay? To where I can loan out more than what I have. So go back to money. The love, not spending it, not having it. The love. Because when you're greedy for money, somebody gonna have to suffer.
That's right.
Jesus said, the poor you have with you always. But God put enough abundance on this earth for us all to live and be sustained. Don't tell me he didn't. He made everything good and perfect from the beginning. So why do we lack? Because there are some folks somewhere that are so greedy and it has us locked in the system. You can't buy or sell unless you're down with watch this, G-O-D, but they ain't talking about all G-O-D. They ain't talking about all G-O-D.
Come on, little G.
They talking about Lil G.
That's right.
They talking about they G. They ain't talking about Yah.
yep.
They ain't talking about Jehovah. They ain't talking about the God of the Bible.
You know.
They talking about that eye that you don't never see. Because it's an unfinished pyramid. And the capstone is the entity at the top of the system. So your stockholders are at that platform at the top. But who they take orders from?
Well, come on now.
Somebody had to be in a position to put them there. And if the love of money is the root of all evil, then I can follow the money. And I can see this happening. So the world system works on money. Why use a dollar, Brother Taylor? Is it just America? Why use a dollar? That's because the dollar is what you call the world reserve currency. Everything in the world is backed by, right now, by the American dollar. Not anybody. Did y'all hear what I just said? It's the world reserve. You can take our dollar almost anywhere. Okay? Anywhere, really. You can take it anywhere. It's the world reserve currency. The other thing I need to tell you about that bank, just before we close, is that I found out how we go in debt. I found that out. Our debt is bought and sold in the form of bonds. And they'll tell you this right on the site. And they hold auctions for the bonds. And the U.S. promised to pay back these people. Y'all know what a bond is. Promised to pay it back with interest. If I create $10, okay, and then you let me borrow $100 because it's fractional reserve, 10%. Number one, if only $10 is in existence, y'all follow me, I just want to wake somebody up. Where does the other $90 come from?
Amen.
Well, you got to print it. Well, if you print it, then what makes it valuable? Because things of real value, gold, silver, they don't lose value. Take that dollar today, and you can't buy much. The further you go back in time, you can buy more. And if you watch this, if you go even further back, you can't buy nothing. You know why? Because if you would have been waving that paper, the man on the other side of the counter would have been like, "What's that?" If you ain't got no gold,
That's right.
no silver,
You got nothing. You ain't got
it ain't no good here. All right, on next week, Lord's willing, I'll show you something else. This system, and the root of which is the love, not money itself, but the love of it, has gotten people so caught up that you can't even come to church and hear a real message because pastors won't.
They want more.
Oh, y'all didn't expect preachers to say that. Huh? I can say that if I'm not one of them. I'm trying to live. I know what the Bible tells me I'm entitled to. So, you won't get this message. And then there's certain things we can and cannot say because they give us exemptions.
Come on now. Come on. Lord have mercy.
If you want freedom from the system, you're going to have to give your allegiance to the Most High. And his son says, "He that believeth on me shall not perish, but have everlasting life." If you want that life, you got to come out of the system, give your allegiance to God, and then and only then can you call yourself a child of the Most High. And then you can be like Job. Does it mean you won't suffer in the system? To the contrary. You gonna suffer because now you are something different than the system produced. So the system has to oppress who? You. Because you are contrary to the system. You ain't with the system. Because Jesus said, if you were of the world would love its own. But because you're not of it, it's going to hate you. But Jesus said, be of good comfort and courage, because I have overcome the world. If you want to overcome this system, you come by hearing what Jesus did. See, sin and the wages of which is death. So you can have a whole lot of money and a whole lot of debt come with separation from God, that is. But when you hear the word and you believe it, you turn from the system, that's repentance. You confess Jesus Christ as the Son of God, and then you are baptized. That creates a new creature. Why a new creature? Because when I sin, I'm deformed. All have sinned and come short of the glory of God.
Yes, sir.
When I sinned, I became a worker for the system. But God will make you over If you surrender to him today and be baptized, now you are something different. Now don't think it's going to be peaches and cream. Because in case your pastors or whoever ain't told you, this is wartime. This is not fun time, it's wartime. And the ignorance will be many casualties of this war. That's why Paul says, I don't want you to be ignorant, brother. I don't want you to be ignorant. Like Israel, they had a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. Have we gotten so comfortable that we came out to hear a peaches and cream message and not to make it real for what's going on today? I understand. I can tell you how to pray. We're going to get to that. But God is telling me right now, my people need to discern. They need to see it's real and that the system is still real. And if you want to know how to get out of it, that's what I'm inviting you to today. But if I don't show you it's real, you'll never know your enemy. You'll never know the difference.
All right.
So, Lord's willing, on next week, if the Lord says the same, I'm going to show you who seemed to be on that platform and how this came to be. Those that are at the top of the system, then we'll leave it alone. But right now, you got to come out. Come to Jesus. Come to Christ right now and come out of the system. Your dependence on the system. So wherever you are, if you want prayer, to my right. If you want to be baptized, you ready to come out of the system, come over here to my left, your right, as we stand and sing this invitational song.